Please bear with me, I lost my voice. I want everybody to take a look at the people around you. Seriously, take a look at the person to your left, your right, in front of you. They're in this face. You are the people who today are the voice of the voiceless. Even though you don't have any voices left. You are the people who decided to take a stand against injustice no matter where it's found, no matter who it's against. Oh man, guys, the question is, true activism. I learned something in a class called Reach last quarter about my own personal privileges. We all were born with the privileges by being born in America. We were all born with rights that other people don't have because they're treated inhumanely, dehumanized. But activism is acknowledging that you have a right, a natural born, God-given right that somebody else doesn't have, and standing up for that person because they're human too.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
But does it end at 2 or whatever time it is?
No.
No. Does it begin at the rallies? No. It begins with you. Like Omar Zarka said earlier, you don't change. What makes you think anybody else will change? Everybody has said at one point in their life, man, if I had power, fame, if I was president of America, I'd bring justice to the world. Explain to me how you will bring justice to the world. You cannot bring justice to yourself. You cannot practice justice. Your parents who deserve more respect than any other person, do you give them respect? If you don't, how do you expect to give the people you rule respect? Do you get an email from somebody asking for help? Some crisis in the world to turn away from a homeless? From an orphan? If so, how do you expect to feed those in need that are under your rule? You cheat on tests? If you have the opportunity because the guy next to you is really dumb and has his answers out? Or do you, if you can have the guts to do that, and the audacity to do that, what makes you think you won't take advantage of your power when you have the chance, just because you can, nobody else will know, and you'll get something good out of it and everybody else will suffer? Today, in this month, we'll celebrate Martin Luther King Day. But does it end at one Monday at the first month of the year? Or does Martin Luther King's legacy, or does Dr. King's legacy live in your hearts every day? People to go to school, get work, go off of work, a day off of school. Will you do that? Just a day off? Is that what it's become? Or is he, in all his sacrifices, going to live with you forever? That's the mark of a great man. All the great people we look up to, the great men and women we look up to, why are they so inspiring? From Gandhi, to Malcolm, to Martin, to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to Jesus, peace be upon him. They sacrificed their time, their wealth, their life, all their luxuries, because they did it for the greater good. But honestly, are we willing to do that? Give a little bit of change out of your pocket. Willing to do that. They didn't struggle. Sorry. Sacrifice, change. We think change is coming now, huh? Change is only going to come through sacrifice. That's the only way it's come through. If you really want change, then you must be committed to a sacrifice, whatever that may be. Because without sacrifice, that change is not coming. God says in the Quran that He will burden no soul beyond its scope, beyond what it can bear. So have faith that you will find patience in your struggles and victory for your sacrifices, because that's the promise of God Almighty. I'm asking that today, on this day, at this moment, come together as Muslims, Christians, Jews, black, white, brown, green, everything in between, as humans first. And I ask you to make a commitment to yourself, to have a self-revolution, to sacrifice for the greater good. Because no struggle, no one of our struggles is greater than the other. From the immigrant Latino brothers and sisters we have, who are dehumanized because they were born on the other side of an imaginary line. to the Japanese people in World War II were put in internment camps. Why? To the Muslims today, who just because of a couple of racist media sources are dehumanized as backwards people. It doesn't matter what it is, the struggle, the essence of oppression, the ugly head of oppression has one name: dehumanization. But we're all humans. If we are all created equally, how can anybody bring us down? They have to dehumanize us. We cannot exist to them. Because if we existed to them, they cannot treat us the way that they do. I'm asking today, let go of the ethnocentricity, the nationalism, the selfishness. Come together and realize that everybody here today comes from a different background. But they're your brother and sister at the end of the day, man. Y'all are fighting for the same cause. If we unite as one voice, as one people, under one struggle, under the flag of humanity, and not the flag of socially constructed differences. Socially constructed differences. Prophet, peace be upon him, said, an Arab is no better than non-Arab. A black is not greater than a white. You think an all-just God can create one person better than the other to suffer naturally? So what I'm calling for today, what I'm saying today is unite. Just unite. These are people. Say hello to them on campus. Take up their cause as yours. You may not be able to do everything, but do a little. When they ask you for their hand, give them their hand. When they ask you for their voice, give them your voice. I know we all broke, but give them the dimes and nickels you got. Because at the end of the day, it all adds up. So, basically what I'm just trying to say is, divided, we've been conquered, and we looked at history for that. Hey, I'm talking to y'all. Can't divide us.